Welcome to the first video in a brand new series I'm doing just for you that's all about red flags in toxic relationships. How do you know you're dealing with a narcissist? Well, I pulled the SPANily and I'm going to share with you the answers starting in this video. So let's get started. Closed captioning provided by Athena Moberg and CPTSDFoundation.org. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and we'll get going. All right, now let's just jump right into this. So I did a poll in the SPANily group on Facebook, and I asked them, what in hindsight were the biggest red flags that you saw with your narcissist? So these are all people who were survivors of narcissistic abuse. Now, the most interesting thing was I did a poll, and in this poll, I originally put, I think, 3 different choices up, and I allowed the SPANily to add choices and to vote on these choices. So there are 30 top red flags that I'm going to share with you from this list right now. So let's just jump right in. Here we go. Okay, so this is the original poll. As you can see, I created it on September 5th, and I posted it in SPAN on Facebook. Now, in this poll, what I said was, hey SPANily, help me with my next video series. Please answer the following question. So the question is, in hindsight, what was the first red flag that your narcissist gave you in your relationship? And what happened that made you realize something wasn't right? And I stated, as you can see, note that your answer, but not your name, may appear in a video and a blog post. So I will not be showing you their answers below this, but I will show you these answers because I was able to populate them without photos or names. And these are the answers in the actual poll. So the first one being 93 votes, arrogance and or entitlement. With 88 votes, we have other, I'll leave a comment, and those will be coming in future videos. Seem too good to be true had 86 votes. They gave me a sob story, 47 votes. Ghosting, no respect for others, very high regard for himself or herself. Abusive, materialistic, cheating, money hungry, lying, inconsiderate, user. How many votes did that one have? 44 votes. And then we have, he was an emotional roller coaster, 37 votes. Was in love with me the first week, 34 votes. Spoke horribly about his ex-wife and his ex-girlfriends. They were all crazy, with most references made about women. The B word was used, 34 votes. Again, these can be related to either female or male narcissists. These were just added by survivors about their own specific situations. So please don't forget that part. Next, 33 votes, moving in together too quickly or so quickly. 29 votes, the way they treated someone else. 24 votes, rage, totally out of proportion to the event they claim caused it. Of course, it was never their fault. Am I right? 24 votes. Cheating, 22 votes. Lying beyond belief, even when caught, 21 votes. Jealous of my achievements, 17 votes. Extremely selfish, 16 votes. Belittling you when jealous, 13 votes. Compliments other women or men in front of you or instead of you, 13 votes. Everything centers around them, always showing pictures, videos of themselves, etc., 12 votes. An immediate coldness, robotic-like movements and speech. It made me uneasy, the lack of emotion, 11 votes. Name calling, 9 votes. Lavish gifts very early on, 8 votes. Impairing our better judgment, 5 votes. Persistent stalking behavior. Refused to leave me alone when I told him to, 5 votes. Using shame to cause me not to want to be a bitch like all of those other women, 3 votes. Porn, 3 votes. Threats of kicking you out or calling the police, 3 votes. And then we had some other additions. We had parental alienation and protecting our children, attempt at flattery, calling me a superstar, seemed to like too many of the same things I did, as in Facebook stalking, Facebook liking. And then the final one was, I got an anonymous letter in the mail stating my husband was having an affair with 5 different women at work. Wow. All right, what did you think about that? Have you experienced any of those red flags? Did any of that sound familiar to you? That's the question of the day. The question of the day is, have you experienced any red flags that we talked about in this video? And if you have, which ones? And if you have other red flags to share those in the comments below too. You never know who your comment might help. That's all I've got for you right now. But as always, thank you so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. Now, before I go, make sure to take a look at the videos I'm leaving for you right here and right here. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button right there so we can stay connected and continue on this healing journey together. I'll see you soon.